I would think he was even in your top 5.
Don't mind me because I'm recording. I know that makes you weird. It's like, nah, but I'm not on live though. No, I'm not live. I'm just recording. But I'm not on live though. I'm just recording. But nah, he wouldn't have been in my top 5. I wouldn't. But he's in my top 10. Now, the reason I put him in there is because I understand lyricism, and I understand consciousness. Okay. So I give him that in my top 10 because there's a lot of niggas who don't rap conscious shit. They rap a bunch of bullshit that just sound cool just to, you know what I'm saying? They say shit just to say shit. So I give him that, but he's definitely not in my top 5. He didn't give me inspiration enough. He didn't resonate with me enough as a kid to say, yo, this is my. But I don't take away from what he did. I recognize what he capable of. But
so do you put Busta Rhymes in there?
Busta Rhymes is in my top 20.
Top
20? 15. Let's say 15. He in my top 15.
Can I even put Busta Rhymes in there? I guess I'm trying to go back into the 90s.
No, because Busta, see, a lot of people sleep on Busta Rhymes. That nigga's a beast. Like, yo's a beast. Like, to be able to rap how yo rap and still be able to say shit that still makes sense, that's a talent, bro. Like, you can't be in that bitch with this animated shit too on the top of it.
But you don't put Nas up there with Biggie or Tupac, can you? I'm just curious.
Niggas will hate me for this. They gonna hate me for it. But Biggie's not even in my top 5. They gonna hate me for this shit. They gonna hate me for this type of talk. They will hate me for this type of talk. But Biggie's not even in my top 5.
Biggie's not even your top 5?
No, it's not.
Okay, sir. Mr.
It's not.
Mr. A. Who is your fucking top 5? Because now I'm curious.
Somebody just asked me that. They was like, well, you gonna show your list?
Who is your top 5?
My top 5? I mean, Jay, number 1. Jay definitely number 1. Wayne in there. He's definitely in there. He's not number 2, but he's in there.
All right. We're going to do an even better one. You have to listen.
In chronological order?
Yes.
Oh,
of
shit.
Your favorite top 5. From your number 1. One being you're like, that's my,
Oh, shit.
To number 5 being like your least.
All right. So, 1, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Number 2, DMX.
I got DMX and not Biggie.
Number 3,
okay.
Jadakiss.
Okay. What do you think Jadakiss? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did I name Wayne?
You named him, but you didn't put him in this.
All right. So number 4.
Wayne is 4.
5. It's hard. It's hard to make that.
So
it's really hard to make that. I'm trying to go back to what's like actively in my shuffle, like my shuffle list. Cause I play music on shuffle a lot. I don't really have like albums I go back to and I got shuffle shit. So it's just classic songs that just play on shuffle. So I'm just trying to think of who will be in my shuffle list. 5 slot.
That's crazy. You don't even have the top 5. That's crazy.
I mean, I can be fucking like ignorant and put myself in there, but I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
You sound normal to people.
It wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't sound normal.
you're on different levels and you put yourself in
the top 5. I don't have the money to match that, so people don't believe me. It's not. They don't believe me.
They would just be thinking you're saying it because it's your music and you're talented. So.
No, I'm really like a hip hop analyst. I'm like a rap analyst.
For your top, we'll stop at 4.
I got a 5. Okay. I got a 5. I could put Eminem. I can definitely put Eminem in there just off the strength of his, your wordplay is crazy. And I listened to him a lot growing up. That's about it.
So do you want to know who I would think your top 5 is?
Oh.
I would say
all right,
Jayz.
go ahead. Slide Pac in there. My fault. Slide Pac in there.
You slide Pac in there?
I'm sorry. I'm slipping. I'm
all right,
tripping.
No, you
I'm
gotta
tripping.
answer this question.
I'm tripping.
How do you feel as
but
though
Pac
DMX?
probably would have been.
Why DMX?
DMX? You ever listen to him?
No. Why DMX?
See, a lot of people was turned off from him because he was always.
I don't hear that shit.
You be like, yo, I don't want to listen to this nigga today. This nigga keep barking at me and shit. Fuck.
Okay.
Whoa, this aggressiveness, nigga.
I just wouldn't think he's on.
Nah, like on some real shit. On some real shit. If you go back and listen to your catalog of music, the shit that how he did his music was the shit. It was dark. Don't get me wrong. A lot of dark, depressing type of vibes. But this nigga, nobody could fuck with what he was doing. This the only only rapper I seen put out 2 albums in 1 year, and they both went multi-platinum. Only nigga I seen do that in 1 year. How the fuck you do that one? And he talking street shit, like street dark shit at that. Robbing niggas, shooting niggas. He talking dark shit, like real street shit. But he had a relationship with God at the same time, and that shit would shine through his music. So you would hear that side of him. So you would hear the dark side and the good side of him in his music. So you would see the good of him, but then you have songs like Damien where he's actually talking to the fucking devil. And he having these conversations with the. That's what I'm saying.
DMX, so I can't even.
You gotta dive in.
This conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never actually dived into.
Gotta dive in.
DMX is one of the ones that I only can really listen to.
Mainstream shit. What? Stop.
Yeah.
Drop. Hey, all that shit.
But really, like on my own personal listening to DMX wouldn't be a choice to me. Nas wouldn't be a choice to me.
No.
Biggie would be okay, but I would do Jayz before I would do Wayne before I would do DMX. I would do Wayne before I would do.
Yeah, because I mean Wayne was more of a mainstream artist, and
I would do Wayne when he was the Cash Money shit, like when they were doing all of that shit. Like,
Hot Boys.
Hot Boys. I would
Hot
do
Boy Wayne.
That. I would do those Waynes. Like
in that time frame, honestly, Juvie was the man in that time frame.
Yes.
Hot Boy Wayne, in that element, Juvenile was the nigga. Like he was fucking shit up. Wayne came after when he started carving out his own little whatever. Squad Up. Started doing the Squad Up mixtapes. Then from there he went into the Carter series.
I about to say the Carter series is something I would bob now.
Because that was our high school days. So that shit rubbed on us a little bit different. Because that was like prime time era for us, high school. Yeah, so that's why he's even in my top 5 because of that.
Jay-Z,
because his impact on me in high school.
Would be,
Jay number 1 for me. Because
he's number 1 for you, but like Jay-Z to me would be his Kanye thing, his Blueprint thing, even what's the 99 Problems one? Like even up in that era, I wouldn't go back to when he did the In the Car, when he in the convertible thing.
I'm going back to Reasonable Doubt. That's like number 1 album off rip for him.
Reasonable Doubt. Which one is that? Is that the
That's
Black
his
with
first
the
album.
Oh, that's the first.
That's when Yo was like, he had a suit on, he got the shawl, got the scarf around his neck.
I know what you're talking. Got
the hat.
Okay, yeah.
And Yo just on the cover.
I wouldn't go back that far. Like in my own personal, I wouldn't go back that far.
Man, that's the most wordy Jay-Z I ever seen because Yo had a lot of shit to say. So Yo would have these lines where that was like these double entendres. Mm-hmm. This is why I say I'm an analyst with this shit, this rap shit. I study words for real, like, and Yo used to use a lot of double entendres. He was wordy. So when you hear me say like, yo, I had a lot of shit to say when I was young, that's what I mean. I had a lot of like double entendres, metaphors, punchlines, like, but in actuality, he put it in form that made sense. So he talking in street shit, but he putting it in metaphoric form. Okay. That takes a talent. That's almost like some poetic shit, but you putting it to a beat. And it's different beats that you rap into.
That's also a person paying attention to the music, paying attention to the
This shit is a fucking...
And not just the beat.
That's
and
what I'm
people
saying.
only listen to music now or even probably then because they didn't understand it, was for the beat.
And then he's switching his flow up at the same time. So that's what I'm saying. You switching your flow up, saying real shit in metaphoric form, and you can perform it. Like, yo, that's like a gift. And you saying shit that really makes fucking sense. See, Wayne, don't get me wrong, like Wayne that's why he's in my top 5, because he's a rapper's rapper. That nigga can rap his ass off. But see, the thing is with Wayne, get down. See, the thing is with Wayne just say a lot of shit that sounds cool. So it'd be points and times where it's though like I'm listening to him and I'll be like, that line didn't even relate to jack shit. It don't make sense. But it sounds cool. Wayne was good at that nigga's bar after bar after bar, something like this or something like this. Like it's metaphors.
I get it.
All through that shit. Creative shit. But Jay, I can relate to him. Why? Because he's a hustler, business minded, and he can rap his ass off, and he's lyrical. Like, he's lyrical. He's a lyrical rapper. He's not just a nigga who can rhyme words. He's actually lyrical.
Okay. But Biggie not being in your thing?
I choose him over Pop. I choose Pop over Biggie.
Oof, don't ever say that out loud. I mean, like, to a live.
I'm gonna post this shit. You know that, right? I'm post it. But Pac is over Biggie, and the only reason I do that is because we didn't get a chance to see enough of Big. Maybe the people around him that was in like I wasn't in New York. I was young as shit around that time frame. I wasn't up in New York to even, you know what I'm saying? So New Yorkers probably got a different connection with him because they actually was in Brooklyn at times. They actually got a chance to probably see him perform, whatever the case. For me, he didn't do enough. He only had 2 albums. People gotta remember this. He only had 2 albums.
Okay.
So that for me, it wasn't enough to judge him on his music yet. Don't get me wrong. The shit that he put out was.
Should he not have the type of hype that he has?
In my opinion, I don't think so. But you know how it works when you die. All of a sudden now you just like this greatest.
Yeah, but it's like he shouldn't even have the hype.
Because look at Pop Smoke. Because look how much ridicule Pop Smoke. I saw the ridicule. Because I even gave him ridicule. Because the nigga G hit me and showed me. I'm like, yo, that shit sound bullshit. Like I don't want to listen to Pop Smoke. But fast forward a couple months later, I'm like, yo, I'm in that bitch wooing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I had to catch it. But even more people caught Pop Smoke when he died, though. A lot of people didn't even know who the fuck he was. They just kept saying Pop Smoke. Who was Pop Smoke? I had people was actually saying that. Who was Pop Smoke? You see what I'm saying? So I think that effect happened with Biggie, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people saw his talent more so, I guess, when he died. I still didn't see it. Because, like I said, I only got 2 albums from him. But that's got to be a hell of a salute, though. Because in 2 albums, nigga, you considered top 5? Shit. You must have touched, you touched some people. You just ain't touched me like that. Pop did. Because why I saw Pop had like fucking 2 to 3 albums, 4 albums before he died. And then after he died, he had like 10 more of them bitches. So it's like, we saw a lot of work from Pop. And you saw him in versatile realm. You saw him talking street shit about politics, shit about the ghetto, girls and women, and Brenda's got a baby. Like, you saw a lot of different forms of Pop. Gave you gangsta gang shit.
Okay.
Biggie was more so the storyteller of the corner. Like, he told you stories of the corner. Robbing.
You would have to be able to relate to those situations.
You would have to be a street nigga to really relate to those situations. This is why Puffy egged this nigga on. Yo, you need these girl records. Biggie, give me one more chance.
Okay.
All of this shit that make people do that, he needed those because the rest of his songs was strictly rap street shit. You can't rob.
So he really had the talent for rapping.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he was talented
He really
as
had
shit.
that.
Storytelling was his strongest suit. Storytelling and putting that shit in a rhyming form, that was your strength. Cause you'll be like, damn, this shit real. Listening to him, you're like, damn, this shit like.
That was cute.
Yeah, so he got the gift for rapping. Don't get me wrong. He just not my top 5. I would say. So. But yeah, I definitely get fucking like roasted in rooms where I'm saying this shit, Niggas would be looking at me like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You a
time to
rapper, and you rap, nigga. You ain't no real rapper. They be trying to come at me all types of ways. Boy, you don't even rap for real. You can't say that. I'll get ridiculed, bro. They'll put me through the ringer for real. But Pac touched me more, and he was more of a poet to me because Pac actually wrote poems outside of rap. Like he would sit there and write poems.
Yeah.
That's more versatile to me. We didn't see enough of that from Biggie,
Right.
in my opinion. But he's in my top 10.
Okay.
He's definitely in my top 10, not my top 5.
I just can't see the DMX, bro. You leaving with the DMX.
I know.
I wouldn't put that in.
I know, but DMX at one point was better than Jayz to me. It's just Jay-Z endurance was longer than. So his endurance, we saw more of Jay over a period of time. We saw him doing different shit. We start really seeing like, yo, actually his IQ or shit, because you realize, damn, this nigga smart as shit. This nigga just set up a whole company over this bitch. Like you seeing shit that make you say, damn, I fuck with this nigga even more now. Like this nigga's a real hustling ass nigga. So that's what, for me, that's why yo resonate with me more, because this is the mindsets.
Okay.
DMX had his demons. He was nice as shit, talented as fuck, but he smoked crack. Bro, I can't relate to that. You smoking crack, bro. That's not, like, get the fuck away. I don't hang around crackheads. Get the fuck away from me. Or any nigga that's addicted to any type of, like, heavy-ass drug, get away from me, bro. I don't want to hang with you. So that shit I couldn't really, but it's like, bro, you saying all of this gifted, talented ass shit, you smoking crack and talking about robbing people, bro. I never liked a thief. I don't support that. Niggas out here hitting licks and robbing. That's not me.
And that's not man shit to you.
I salute hustling ass shit.
Right.
A nigga who gonna go out here and be like, bro, I don't have no way, but I'm gonna figure this shit out. Right. Opposed to the nigga that's like, damn, bro, I'm fucked up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I'm gonna smoke this crap. I don't know.
Or if it's the glare of your glasses and I'm just tripping.
Probably the glare of my glasses. I don't know.
Because I see it's like right here, but anyway.
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. That's why I said don't get me wrong. I don't know him. I didn't know him as a person, but he probably was a cool ass nigga. But talent wise, I seen your talent, and I seen that shit early as a kid. Like I said, those songs where you're talking to like actually talking to the fucking devil. Like that's some slick ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I would definitely see Eminem in your joint though. I would. I would see Eminem there. It's a hard. Not goofy Eminem. I'm talking about like.
Nah, you can't even really separate the two. Because in my opinion, the goofy Eminem and the serious Eminem, at the end of the day, you gotta process these thoughts to even put them down like that. Whether you being goofy or not. So even you being goofy, you still putting this shit in a form that's like, damn, like how the fuck you even coming up with this shit?
I
you
like
still
Eminem.
talented.
Eminem would be on my list. If I had a list of 5,
he's a hell of an artist.
I would even put Eminem on my list.
He's a hell of an artist. He's definitely a hell of an artist. He's a hell of an artist. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. He had an impact on me though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he had an impact on me. But he ain't have an impact enough to. I didn't bump him in the car, but he was in my iPod. He was in my CD player. I actually bought the fucking cassette tape of Marshall Mathers LP. I want the fucking like FYE or some shit. Radio Shack, some shit like that back then, and bought that bitch like. So alright, I it's just hard. It's hard. But right now I don't listen to Eminem. So that's why I say I don't know if I can put him there. Because I don't really go back and listen to old Eminem songs, honestly, to be honest. But I will go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt. The whole fucking thing all the way through sometimes, depending. But most of the time I shit on shuffle. So I just, I vibe out to whatever's coming on.
Okay. That's what's up.
R&B, I couldn't even tell you. That's a whole nother time. That's a whole nother topic. I couldn't even tell you on that one.
112 will be up there.
In your top 5?
I got maybe not my top 5.
Want to move around?
Music.
Want to move around?